The kick in this movement is almost identical to the kick that we did in movement 41, but we're kicking with the right side. And instead of turning only a quarter turn, we're turning from facing north all the way around to facing east. But we're doing it by turning west and south and then east instead of just from north to east. Another thing that's different about this one is after we do our kick out, instead of having the option of bringing the hands back either to chest level or pulling them back to their starting point, you want to bring them back at chest level on this one. In movement 41, when we did our kick on the left, we had the option of bringing the hands back to chest level or back in to where they started. On this one, you want to make sure, as I said before, that they come back to chest level. I'm going to demonstrate this movement as if I'd started the form facing you, so directly toward you is south, away from you is north. Our last movement was a left heel kick facing north. So at the end of our last movement, the left leg and the left hand were facing north. We kicked with the left heel and then brought the leg back in. So the knee is still high, but the arms are still extended out. From here, you drop the hands so that they turn palm up and cross at the wrist in front of the lower belly. And you're going to use the momentum of opening this leg out to the side to spin you all the way around to face east. So from here, you turn and then step with the left heel in the direction of east. From here, you turn that heel out to a 45, so it's facing northeast. You shift to the left, and then you're going to kick with the right leg and chop with the arms at the same time. Again, from our last movement, drop the arms, cross at the wrists in front of the lower belly, palm up. Swing the leg out to the side. Use the momentum to turn your body. Step with the left heel toward the east. The toe turns out toward the northeast. You shift. Then you're going to chop with both arms and at the same time kick with the right leg to the east. And when you finish, you want the hands at chest level, and you don't want to drop the leg down. You want to kick and leave the knee up. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this would be south for me, away from you would be east, and behind me is north. Our last movement left us facing north, and we'd done a left heel kick with the left leg. After our heel kick, you bend the knee, drop the hands down. They turn palm up, cross at the wrist in front of the lower belly. From here, you're going to open out with the left leg, turn all the way till you're facing east. Step with the heel, turn the foot so that it's facing northeast, shift to the left foot, chop out as you kick with the right leg. Hands come back to chest level, leg stays up, bent to the knee. Again, from our last movement, facing to the north. Cross the arms at the wrists, palm up in front of the lower belly. Swing the leg out to pivot the body. Step with the heel. Shift to the left foot. Kick with the right leg. Chop with the arms. The left arm's going toward the north, the right arm toward the east. They come back at chest level. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So directly away from you is south, directly towards you is north, and then this direction is east. Our last movement left us facing to the north. We'd done a left heel kick and brought the leg in, arms extended out, left to the north, right to the southeast. From our last movement, drop the hands. They turn palm up, cross at the wrists in front of the lower belly. You're going to open with the left leg to get some momentum to pivot on the right foot all the way around to the east. So from here, open, step with the left heel. That toe should turn out to face the northeast, and you're going to kick with the right leg, pushing with the heel, and chop with the arms at the same time. So shift to the left, kick and chop. Again, from our last movement, facing north, drop the hands, they turn palm up, crossing at the wrist in front of the lower belly. You're going to pivot the leg out, going all the way around to east. Step, landing on the heel, shift to the left leg, come up, chop and kick. Now I'm going to demonstrate as if I'd started the form facing this way. So this is south, this is north, and directly towards you is east. Our last movement left us facing to the north. We just finished our left heel kick. From here we're going to drop the hands down, they turn palm up and cross at the wrist in front. You open out with the left leg, turn to face east, setting the heel down gently on the floor, turning the toes out to the northeast. Shift to the left leg, chop out, and at the same time kick with the right leg. So from here, come up, kick, and retract. Again, from our last movement, facing north, drop the hands, they turn palm up in front of you. Pivot out with the left leg to turn the body, step with the heel. Shift to the left leg, kick, and chop. Remember in this movement, just like we did in movement 41, that when you chop out with the arms and kick with the leg, that you want it to be like you compressed a spring and it bounces out from there. It's not like you're chopping out and being rigid with it. You want to be relaxed and you want to spring out with it and bounce back while you're going through the motion, rather than having it rigid and super muscular. You want it to be a whip that whips out and comes back. Same with the leg. It should pop out and back like it's a spring or like a whip that's whipping out and coming back. Be careful with the joints as you do this. You don't want to hyperextend the elbows when you chop or hyperextend the knee when you kick. You want to leave a slight bend in them to keep them safe in that whipping motion. If you hyperextend the joints when you do the chops that are whipping out or the kicks that are whipping out, it's really easy to damage those joints by hyperextending. So just make sure you leave a slight bend in your arms and in your legs when you do kicks or chops that are whipping out quickly. That's really all that there is to this movement of the form. The part that people usually find most difficult is that pivot. So it's just something that you'll need to spend a little extra time on, but you will get it if you practice it enough. Be careful that you don't do this on a ground that's really super grippy or with shoes that are really super grippy, because you don't want a lot of friction fighting that spin, because that can be really hard on the knee when you're trying to pivot around and your foot's trying to stay stationary. So while you're practicing this, especially at the beginning, make sure that you have a surface that you can spin on fairly easily in a way that's safe for your joints. As always, I hope you found this video very helpful. Thank you so much for watching.